have one more quick thing. I just did my video to invite you to the contest for the Erin Condren Life Planner. And therefore, I've stuck it in my Louis, my tote, my never full tote, to take to work tomorrow. Because it's going to get shipped. Because I got mine for next year. I thought, well, then I'm going to give the one that I previously got without my name, rather than ship it back. It's going to be a giveaway. Y'all, it's a $75 value. That's what this one cost me. This is this year's. Y'all have seen it before. This is next year's. And the one that you got will be teal green. And it's very, very beautiful. I'll show you. But you have to go back to the video before this that says Erin Condren giveaway. And you have to say, I want that planner, please. It's this one. Okay. So that's that. That's done. Alright. And we're going to save this till next year. So I'm going to be putting this in my desk here so that we do not lose it. Oh my goodness, there's Milano cookies in there. How y'all doing? You doing okay? I know I look like I'm wearing the same outfit, and I am. What was the other thing that I wanted to do? Well, I'll tell you right now. It was a what's in my purse. And why? I don't know. I decided to do one. So I hope nobody's offended. Now let me just tell you about what's in my purse. Only certain people like them. If you are not that people, do not get in on this video. If you're wondering why I'm bending down, I'm putting my pen back on my planner. I choose a pen each week, a different color to write with, and I stick with that color. And so I'm using kind of a royalish, navy-ish blue because it's kind of 4th of July-ish colors-ish. Anyway, if you do not like purses and you don't like expensive handbags or small $20 handbags from your local store, whatever that might be, or you don't want to see what people have in their bag, please don't comment below at all. Don't be a troll. No, that's not very nice. Don't write hater comments like, you're such an idiot. I would never pay that for a handbag. Or who cares what you do in your stupid purse? Well, then why would you be watching this? This is your time to click out now. But if you're still here, that means you like to look through other people's handbags just like I do. I remember I used to want to look through my grandmother's handbag because it always smelled so good. And I figured out why now. She used Jergens lotion. Oh, I need to go get me some Jergens lotion. But y'all know that I usually keep my Chanel lotion. Hey, we can each have our own scents, our own fragrances. And I also love to look through my mother's handbag. I just like to see what was in their bag. What do they have that's so secret in there? That's so special in there? And nowadays, that's actually popular on the internet, on YouTube anyway. How y'all doing? Ooh, be careful about getting this coffee near that handbag. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right to it. Here's the handbag. Now, some of you remember I looked at this bag and looked at this bag and looked at this bag and looked at this bag. And I thought, y'all, I'm getting a headache from having my hair up in a ponytail. Have y'all ever had that? Oh my gosh, that feels so much better. Oh, yeah. That's so good. Now, there's my hair back. I don't know what it's going to look like now, though. I have no way of knowing. Okay, and my glasses also start irritating me after a while. And then I put them down on the desk and I have so much stuff all over my desk that I can't find them again. But I'm putting them right in front of me. So y'all help me remember. I hope I don't put anything on top of it. Okay, so the bag, I decided I did a huge splurge. By the way, I know people can't stand where you just talk when you can't look at something pretty. Well, here's the bag. It's a Givenchy Antigonia in beige. And I remember when I first got it, I was kind of more expecting a blusher look. A more blush or more cream look. And it's clearly said beige. It's not tan, it's beige. I don't know how the lighting comes across. It's actually a lighter color actually than what I'm seeing on screen. It's slightly lighter, but it is more of a beige than a tan. And it's definitely not got a pink undertone of a blush. So, all that being said, when I first got it, I was a little disappointed. And I don't know why, because it never said it was blush. And so I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it for like weeks. No, weeks. A week, and that's a long time to hold on to an expensive handbag, trying to decide, am I going to pay this money or am I going to ship this back? And if y'all remember on Instagram, I did a picture of this and I said, shipped it back. But what happened after that was I had it sitting right there in the middle of my room. This is my office in here. And I had it sitting in here and I kept looking, and I thought, that's actually a pretty bag. And I mean, I have other colors. You know, I've got corals and blues and grays and burgundies and browns, but I don't really know of a lot of beiges. Matter of fact, I think I have kind of a beigey cream limited edition Coach, which I do love that bag. I need to pull that out. And I have my Brahmin that's 3 tones, but the biggest part of it, it's 3 different mediums, meaning it's got like, I think a faux alligator, faux lizard, and faux snake or something. Actually, maybe 4. But anyway, the predominant color in it is kind of like a creamy beige. But that's it. And I thought, you know what? I don't really have any colors. And then I thought, yeah, but this is an expensive handbag. Y'all, this is an investment for me. I'm not a Kardashian. No offense to the Kardashians, but they do have a lot of money. And God bless them. I'm glad they do. That's up to them, what they do with it and how they spend it. And, you know, if they also give to the Lord. But that's up to them. And so I thought, well, you know, as long as I feel like I've given from my heart to what I believe in, which is the Lord God, tithing and plus, you know, like giving to the children in Africa or the city of Atlanta or wherever I feel like the Lord's leading me to give extra cash, whatever, that if I also have a little extra, well, actually I didn't have extra. I got to be completely honest about this. I'm making payments on this. I have 3 major payments. And that's how I wanted to do it because it is a very expensive bag. Excuse me. And whenever I get a really nice brand handbag, I usually make payments. I think of when my husband gave me my Louis, it was straight off eBay. And he got a really good deal on that. And then the Coach that I did save up. And then I walked right in the store and bought it. That particular Coach was a limited edition buffalo, supposedly. I hope it wasn't a real buffalo. That can't be right because they're endangered species. But anyway, it must have been that pattern. And that was a very expensive Coach. So, but other than that, I do have some other ones. Hello. Okay, anyway. The bags that I've had, the Louis, all the kind of high end ones, I've made payments on. Or I got them on Tradesy or the Real or somewhere where they weren't brand new, so they weren't like the cost that you see for retail. And so I'm going to put on my glasses now. This is definitely going to be in parts. She's a weird woman. Okay, so anyway, that being said, I did decide that I wanted to keep this bag and that it would be an investment piece. I love Givenchy, period. I love them in their makeup, in their perfumes, in their handbags. I have from eBay, I do have a Nightingale in kind of a taupe. And this is and I have a black Antigonia. But this is my first brand spanking new from the store. I think I got this from Barney's. On my Barney's card, but I made a deal with myself that I would only buy it if I would pay it off in three payment installments so that I don't stay in debt on a credit card with high interest. And I went ahead and splurged and gave this to myself. And I told my husband, no secrets, no lying, no, I bought this, but I'm not going to tell anybody. I told him this is a very expensive handbag. And he goes, how expensive? And I really was dreading telling him how much. Because it's like $2,700. Y'all can just look this up. So, I'm not going to hide anything from you. And I said 27. This wasn't 27. It's like 21. Is that right? 21, 22, 23? Anyway. Over $2,000. And therefore, I had to tell, well, if it was 50 cents, I would tell my husband. But I told him, I said, it's an investment piece. It's like when you buy a really nice guitar. Of course, he would save up. And he would buy it all at one time. But I did do this in 3 payments. So, anyway, this is the bag. And I just want to say that if you don't have the money for an expensive handbag like this, please do not be envious or covetous. please do not feel like you have to go get one. There are plenty of beautiful handbags out there. Oh my gosh, there are so many pretty handbags at justfab.com. Y'all know I'm not endorsed by anybody or endorsing anybody or whatever, but I've seen beautiful, not copies, but they'll take a look and they'll make a new look out of it. And so I think that's perfectly fine. They're not like copying it. But anyway, so this is the bag. I love the shape. I think it's really cool that it's wide at the bottom and smaller at the top. I think that this, they said this is a military envelope. Not envelope, like a pocket thing, I guess. I don't know what that really represents, but it seems like a beautiful history to it, and I do need to do more research to find out about what this particular means. But this kind of like little envelope look that looks like kind of a pocket on a uniform or something, or an envelope to, you know, writing letters. I don't know if it had something to do with one of the wars or not. But that's kind of neat if it did. And then also it has this beautiful strap, but it's not a super long one. It's kind of short. So for us short people, that's nice. See, it's not that long. And I'm going to stand up and put it on so you can see. It hangs right there for me. And I'm very short. I'm only 5 feet. So I love that. Or I can carry it as a wrist handbag, or in the crux of my arm right there. Or you can just hold it. And that's what it looks like. So all that being said, oh, by the way, did you hear when I put that down you didn't hear the feet? You know how I love the feet. Listen. It's because the feet on the bottom are leather instead of gold or brass. Or whatever metals. It's leather. They're little 2 leather strips. And I really love that. I love that this is a simple, sleek look. And I love that it's a really big zipper. This is definitely going to go in more than one part, you guys. I love this little hardware that looks like little triangles, and I'm sure there's something to that. Can y'all see that? See how it has a little triangle right there? That might be key.